guys, welcome to Diecast. And in today's video, I have a pretty special model here. It says Motorbox Gold label, but this is an Exoto model. Like, there's nothing on it at all. There's looks like an item number of some sort. But yeah, this is the outer box. If you are familiar with the brand Exoto, they usually come with two boxes. So the exterior box to protect the interior box. It's pretty secured. And this is the interior box. So this is one of the first Porsche 910s that were produced by Exoto. Super cool. I love it. I love this brand. Definitely one of my favorite brands. And looks like it's easy to take off, but I just want to play it safe. I'm gonna grab my box cutter at the back side. Bingo. So as you can see, it's a very colorful box. I like it, and it shows all around the car. I'm gonna quickly show you before I take it off. I like how it shows all the sides of it. It says right there, Porsche 910. And we're gonna get out to the main part of it, which is the clamshell. It's a little bit on the hard side to bring it out. So in here it comes with the business reply mail. And then you have these paper, I don't know, tab holders. That's what I would assume I'd call it. Just take them out. Just like that. And voila. More packaging. And I don't think this one has, so this one doesn't have any screws. Some models have screws, like a good example would be the Sauber C9 Exoto, which I will feature in another video for sure. It's got a lot of weight to it. I like how it's like wrapped in paper. Very interesting. And it's really got some weight to it. It's pretty heavy. Here's the model right there. And as you can see, there's some stickers right there. Those are factory, hey? Those are factory. And just to hold it in place right there. And right there. As you can see, I'm not wearing gloves right now because I don't want to drop this guy. It's pretty dang heavy. Alright, I'll put it in a pedestal and check out the exterior. Alright, so it looks amazing. And for the weight of it, it's absolutely heavy. For a very plain, well, I mean, it's barely any livery at all, if you call it livery by any means. So you just have the race number on the car and a green front hood, and that's basically it. Like, you get the Porsche, you get, what is that, Fram, Bosch. That's it. That is it. That is the only sponsors of this car. I do like the white, and like I said, it's very plain, but it definitely looks striking. Like, it to me, this appeals me a lot. Okay, let's start from the back here. So these decals are very, very well made. Like, as I run my finger through it, I can't even feel the bump on the texture on the decals. It's very, very flushed in. And then right here, again, like, we'll open this up later, we do see some nice rivet work right there. I'll just zoom in for you. So those aren't individual pieces right here, like these rivets. They are actually painted, but looks like this piece right here is a separate piece, and looks like the cap right here is also a separate piece, and the vents are through and through, as you can see. Another cap right here, I'd assume this would be for fuel. Another separate piece. Very intricate detail on the single windshield wiper, and as you can see, they also painted some of the parts that are supposed to be silver. Very nice. With the headlight detail though, I do find that there are separate pieces, but I don't know what's going on here. It's like the paint's a little bit sloppy in this side. Like, on my angle, it's, yeah, like this angle right here, like, it's like some of it kind of run off. I'm not sure what happened here. It's not really a deal breaker. Same you can see on this side a little bit. If I rotate it a couple times, yeah, like, it's just not pristine, like, just how you call that, like a solid line, like you would expect a little bit more from them. And you do see some texturized more rivets in there as well. It's hard to see. Yeah, there we go. There's some 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's a couple right there. And you see the separate headlights in the inside as well, in the housing. We do have some more vents in the front, and they are all true and true vents. Pretty similar on the other side, but they don't have the caps here. And then we go to the back. We see these nice mesh grills, and as you can see, like, they're very fine. Like, I'm just gonna zoom in for you. Look how fine those mesh vents are. That is so cool. Like, you can even see it, and obviously it's a through vent, and it's actually made out of metal, and this is what Exoto is known for. I'm just very impressed. And we do see a little bit in the bottom here. I'm just gonna show you. So you can see the exhaust, and you can see the reflection. I'm not sure if you can see the reflection of the engine detail, but we will get to that in a bit. And yeah, these are separate as well. Lots of fun detail in this car. Okay, wheel detail. Just look how crazy that wheel detail is. So if we look closer, let's see if I can, perfect, there you go. So you can see all the detail about the tire, and it's actually molded with the tire, so that's crazy. And you also have a valve stem on there. It's hard to see the caliper and rotor. It's very hard to see. I actually can't see it at all. But yeah, like, it's definitely hard to see. And yeah, look at the tire tread. And this being a rear-wheel drive car, obviously the rears are going to be thicker, as you can tell. That's crazy detail. I love the detail on these models. Like, you could just see Dunlop Racing right there. Yeah, that's a good detail. Alrighty, let's go to the bottom. And you can see there's basically one big panel underneath, but you get lots of goodies underneath. Like, look at the detail in that suspension. That's some crazy detail. Like, at first I thought it's a working suspension just from all that detail, but unfortunately it is not a working suspension. But, oh, there's the caliper. Yeah, so there is quite a bit of detail on them. And when I mean quite a bit, a lot. But yeah, that's crazy. And we get to the engine detail. Look at the colors that they made. Just look how those exhausts are painted. It's absolutely, again, like a step up from like an auto art. Like, you could just tell, like, you can't, like, it's hard to tell that it's plastic. It's just well molded, and they probably sanded it down just to not show the plastic ends. Like, I can see some right here in this piece right here, but that's not even that bad. Yeah, like, you can see all the air ducts that are passing through the calipers. Same with the fronts, those yellow ones right there. Yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, so we are now going to check out the interior, and we'll start with this door panel. So unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of these stickers. So as you can see, there's this one, and I was able to remove this one as well. It's just kind of like a little bit on it, but the rest are fine. So the crappy part about this is I was trying to take this off ever so gently. The Porsche script is fine. Like, there's just a little bit of a sticky residue, not a big deal. But unfortunately, the 3 right here is coming off, and I'm very, very disappointed. So I'm just going to keep it there. I just don't want to agitate it, so I'm just going to leave it there for now. And we'll see the inside. I just love how the hinge opens up. And look at the cool thing about this car. You can see the placement of the rear view. It's on an angle. I wonder if there's another angle on the other side. No, it's just on this side. That's so cool. And if you look at the seats, it's this nice fabric, almost like a velvety kind of look to it. But yeah, it's definitely cloth material. We do see a few gauges right there, some buttons, some switches, shifter. Interesting that this passenger side does not have a harness on, but there is a harness on the driver's side. Before we get to the driver's side, I want to show you guys this frunk. So it's got some nice weight to it. Spare tire. And what is this? Looks like some kind of a cooler of some sort. Not sure if it's a radiator. Looks a bit too small for that, but yeah, it's definitely cooling something. And there is a tiny area right there that also shows another reservoir of some sort. Full spare, nice to know. And we can also see on the sides here the ducts. So basically it goes in this duct here, goes in there, and that's what cools the brakes. Very cool. Alright, so we'll go on this side now. Again, I really don't want to remove the rest of this. Like, this one came off fine. I might actually completely remove this one. But like I said, it's I'm not a big fan that they did this in sticker form. Like, as you can see, gotta remove that sticker residue, but it did not transfer. So that's a good sign. I'm just gonna open this ever so gently. Perfect. And as you can see, there is no rear mirror on this side, just on that side. Oh, forgot to mention, if you look at the door cards, they also do have some detail on it. And those have separate pieces as well. Very, very nice. And this is the side where you can see more detail on the gauge. And I would assume that's only RPMs right there. Doesn't matter to know how fast they're going or something like that. Very, very detailed. Like, I think that's even fabric. That, and you can see separate pieces right there on the buckle. That's very cool. I very much enjoy that. Oh, that's so detailed. And of course, the best part, we'll see what the engine holds. Just doing it ever so slowly. Perfect. And look at that. It just opens like a clamshell, and you can see these wires holding it together in place so it doesn't fall off. Look at that. There's even wiring for the rear lights. That's crazy. How detailed is that? And you can see more of that mesh wiring that's covering these intakes, and more wiring, some plumbing, just crazy detail. Like, look at that detail. Absolutely stunning. I'm very, very happy with this model. Like, it's just insane, the quality of detail. Again, the only thing that pretty much upset me was basically these stupid stickers. I'm not a big fan. And you can see where the hole for the cap was, and that's where it is. Amazing detail. It looks like you can take it off. Can you? Oh my goodness. The cap comes off. The cap comes off. How crazy is that? You can remove the cap. Just like that. That's so cool. That was so unexpected. Okay, that definitely added a little bit of a fun factor there. Does this cap come off? No. So this one doesn't come off. It's just this one. I wasn't expecting that. And it just seals it off so it doesn't come off. I don't know, but that was super cool. Like, I don't know if they forgot to glue that or not, but yeah, that's super cool. Gotta be careful with that. Make sure it doesn't come off next time. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one.